Welcome in, everybody. I almost said good morning. I had to click that button 3 times. Okay, so since this is my second one, I get to chat with the chat. So this is just going to be a quick unboxing. I was going to do pictures of it, but then when I opened it, I was just so excited that I just have to show it to you guys. um, anyway, welcome in. Whoops, 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 whoops. Um, Hold on. Anyway, welcome. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Anyway, my phone won't mute. Hi, Karen, Shay Shay, DB, Vera. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Queenie. I'm glad you made it in. So, um, hi, Cheryl. Irma, hello. I know I told you guys to, and Ups Designs, I told you guys to keep the notifications on because I don't have a spot yet. I just have to jump in as soon as somebody is finished. And Delonda came on. Hi, Marilyn. Uh, Marilyn? Marilyn or Marilyn? Anyway, Miss Barbara. Anyway, so it's like I was waiting for Delonda to be finished with her Wednesday night spot so I can jump in. Otherwise, I was going to have to do it in the morning. Anyway, so I got a box today, and this box has been on a journey since January. And because of our Texas freeze, it kind of delayed things. It stayed in San Antonio for quite some time. And then right next door to me, it stayed in there. And so I called my post office and they said it was in a container, not in a truck. It was in a container. Hi, Celia. So I'm familiar with those containers because my catalytic converter that was stolen in California was in a container for see August, September, October, November. So 3 months it was in a container on a ship in Long Beach. Um, Hi Kelly. I saw I thought I saw a picture. I thought I saw Merlinda. Anyway, so as most of you know, I won a We Create Vista laser from Making with Marilyn's group. I haven't taken that out of the box yet, but there's Merlinda. Hi Merlinda. But I received some pieces that I needed so that I can get this started. And it's it's just so perfect. A member in our community reached out and had said, Gail, I have some um, extra the vents for the window. And she says, would you like it? And I said, sure. And so she sent it to me. And so I got that today. And because the box, all my boxes are coming in damaged. The box is damaged, so I opened it from the bottom, and so I saw her surprise before I saw anything else. But anyway, so this is the window vent, and because my windows open up, and this fits both if your windows slide or if they go up. But anyway, so this is part of it, and then you have the hose that goes through this, and then there's other pieces in case you need them. So this is the piece. This is the piece that goes into that hole. And when I was shopping for them, I was really looking for something specific because when I had that portable air conditioning air conditioner in here when my AC went out, um, little geckos were climbing in the hose because it was just it was just the hole with a hose connected. So it was, when it rained into my tube. So anyway, but look at this. So this, it closes when it's not in use, and it has this mesh. The little ants can still come through there, but at least the geckos can't come through there. So I'm really excited about that. It's this one. And then because the hose to the hi Laura, the hose to the We Create is a 3-inch hose, like a dryer hose thing. So you have to get the converter. And so this is a converter. It's really wrapped tight. I should have. Because guess what, y'all? I'll be working on putting this together this weekend. We have our show tomorrow night for the Patchak crew, 5 o'clock Central. Anyway, so this is too tight. I can't get this undone without hurting myself. Anyhow, so this is 3-inch part, and this will go to the hose that's connected to my laser machine, and then this will get connected to this part, and there's these things that come with it to make sure it's all tight and sealed, and also have some of this insulation to fit around where the window comes down to the plastic pieces. And then because you're not supposed to keep your laser, hi Marilyn, you're not supposed to keep your laser connected to the hose, because then it's connected to the vent, because it allows cold air to get into your laser. You're not supposed to, I'm sorry, let me slow down. You're not supposed to keep the hose connected to the vent when you're not using it. So instead of uninstalling all of this, you have a cover that's going to go over this. And so your window will have this, and this is what will be on the inside. So anyway, so I was really excited to get today. Oh, and gratitude is everything. And I am so grateful for my community and all the donations that I get through the Buy Me Coffee, which the link is in my description. And I'm able to get the things that I need. This, look at this. This is the last piece I needed for my safety with using the laser. I'm so excited. And these are fire blankets, in case you don't know. And this is one reason why I haven't used my yep. That's the one reason I haven't used my convection oven to sublimate tumblers, is because I'm afraid of fire. And I just realized I started to type a message there. Anyway, and so it's like I was so afraid of that. And even though I got a fire extinguisher, plus I have the can fire extinguisher, I just, I wanted the fire blanket. I'd much rather use the fire blanket than use, something, because I would never know if my hand is going to be able to hold the fire extinguisher, because they're kind of heavy. And even though I've been highly trained with the fire extinguishers, I'd rather just grab the blanket and throw the blanket over it. So this is what I came on for. I was so excited. So excited for that. And So I'm glad I can see the chat tonight. I couldn't see it the other night, but that was my intro, the intro thing. Hi, Geneva Coleman. There's and Barb and Jess. So like I said, tomorrow and Shante, tomorrow the Patchak crew will be coming on at 5 Central. And so we'll be blinging and we're in the Valentine thing. Hi, Sharon. I thank my moderators for being on duty and saying hello to everyone. Hey, Kelly. Glad to see you made it in. But when I try to scroll, it does something different. It's like it wants to do something to the comment, and I don't want to like ban anybody. So I've been been working on my website and adding stuff to it. It's still you can go to it and you can click on shop and it'll show the categories, but it doesn't really there isn't anything. I don't have anything live yet because I got to upload the pictures. Hi, Dance. Thanks for coming in. I got to upload the pictures and then I'm coming back in and doing all the description and all the other things that I need to do. But I need to start getting some things going live so that you guys have something to look at. So the other thing, what was the other thing? I was something else I was getting doing the shop, getting this live. Hey, Miss Jazzy. Oh yeah, and so I'm working on like what my end would be like instead of saying bye, like we do, as a group we do that. But so my daughter-in-law, um she is a foster with a rescue. And right now, I mean, here in the Rio Grande Valley, we have a lot of puppies that are being dumped. Hi, SDM Randall. Hey, Queen. How are you tonight? Anyway, so I'm going to be doing definitely something with pets, and and I do understand why some people, breed their dogs because they're a purebred dog and it's part of their business. And but there are so many homeless dogs that really need some homes. And if you can't adopt, try fostering. That's not my spiel, but that's just me talking. I should be doing something. I don't know what to do. So I'll show it again since a lot of you are brand new coming in here. So I received a gift from one of our community members. She sent me 2 fire blankets so I can use my laser now and my convection iron for sublimation, and also the window vents so that I can vent out my window. So it's 3 pieces to this. I'll probably only need 2 because it's a small window. And so this, oh, I got the cap on. So this will go in here. the other way. And it has the mesh wire in here, so no geckos can come in, because that's what I get in here. I don't scorpions. I'm glad I don't get the scorpions, but geckos love to come in here. And then this is the cap, and she insulated it for me. That's the cap that goes on the inside part when your hose to your sublimation isn't hooked up. Excuse me. I can't read chat and talk at the same time. When you're using your laser, you have the hose hooked up. When you're not using your laser, you need to plug it up so that the cold air, or the, not in my incidence, the hot air, doesn't come into your laser. So anyway, and she even ordered the converter, which is because the Recreate laser hose is 3 inches, and the hole to these vents are 4 inches. Really? We got bots? Oh, bats. I was going to say, I'm not big enough to have bots harassing me. Anyway, so it goes from the 3 inch, which is what the Vista hose is coming out of the laser. And then this is the 4 inch that goes into this vent. So, and it has all the tools. So this will be, I'll get this set up, and then I'll work on getting the laser unboxed and set up. I'm told I'm going to need help getting that up because it's heavy. I can't do reptiles, too afraid. Well, these guys, they come in, and you know what? They're on the door. They're on the door, and when I open the door, then they're in. They also come up through my they also come up in my through my dryer vent. I'm going to have to find pantyhose or something like that to put on the outside part, because I rent my house. So I'm not going to be buying stuff for their dryer vent. But I can hear them when I turn on my dryer. They're scurrying out. But the other way that they get in is they hitchhike on a package. So when I'm bringing in a box that was delivered, I shake the box before I bring it in. Lisa, I didn't know you lived in Ohio. I mean, excuse me, Iowa. I have family up in Iowa. Their whole town was on one block. Farland or something like that. Free. I forget the name of it. Yeah, I don't like critters either, Shay Shay. But you guys got some out there, because I lived in San Antonio for 3 months. My mother-in-law lives in San Antonio. Yeah, it's a nice little state. I can't see who are you talking about, Miss Jazzy, about doing Zoom? Is Marilyn gonna do Zoom? I want to do a bowl koozie Zoom, Marilyn. Oh, Shay Shay should do a Zoom. I love this shirt. You can see I didn't do, I forget what color, came in the box, but yeah. So Marilyn, I checked my fabric because I don't have a whole lot of fabric. I checked my fabric, and I have cotton fabric, and I have the batting that you need to use for that. Um, I have to check my thread. I don't know if my thread is cotton or not. Probably not. Um, but that would be, I can walk up to, I don't have a car right now. I mean, I do have a car, but it's not drivable right now. But Walmart is in walking distance with my walker. But anyway, yeah, so I forget what color shirt came with this and what color stones, but I wanted purple, and so I did mine purple. But I wanted to wear gratitude tonight because I am so grateful for you all. I mean, okay, not going to do a cry. Just know that you all get me through. No, the chat's not moving. Um, Lisa, is the Zoom on Saturday or is it on Sunday? Let me check. I think the Bling Box Zoom is on Saturday the 15th. I think you're right. Yes. The members Zoom is on Sunday the 9th. Don't know a time yet, but she said that it was going to be before early enough so that if anybody's going to watch the Super Bowl, they'll be off in time. Yes, Lisa. So Saturday is the members Zoom, if that's what you were referring to. This Saturday. Oh, Saturday. No, I have it down for Sunday. I don't know. There were so many Zooms flying around. What day is your birthday up? And poor Marilyn, she was being accused of wanting agreeing to a Zoom. And I know she didn't agree to it, and she knows she didn't agree to it. Anyway, the 9th. The 9th. So Ups Designs, if we're having the Zoom on the 9th, I guess we'll be celebrating your birthday on the Zoom before Super Bowl. I don't see where the time is, how long I've been on, but you guys seem to be enjoying chatting, even though I'm doing nothing but chatting. So I'll be popping on and like I have different lines in my shop. And different lines. So I have a pet line that I'll be doing, and so I'll be making shirts and things on a live. And this one, I don't know if you can really see it because I have another one behind it. It says love is a four-legged word, and it's got paw prints. So that's one I'm going to be doing. And then this one, it's got four heart paws on it, but these two are the same as these two. So my plan was to like, I don't know what happened to my camera. Oh shoot. Um, Looks like your camera was unplugged. My camera is not unplugged. Please hit the like button. Okay, so I don't know what there we are. I think this hit, but it's not my camera, it's my laptop. I actually unplugged the camera so it wouldn't, because I have to, I guess I have to like plug it into another device in order for it to work. But anyway, so my plan for these were to just do one of them as a decal, but they're too big for a decal. But they're perfect for my little granddaughter's great granddaughter's shirt. So that's one thing. And then I have this one too. And then I just took this and did this and flipped it and did this. So these will be car decals. I'll make those for car decals. So those are some things I have in the work. Those parts on the laptop or something. Yeah, I don't know why mine is being real sensitive. That little touchpad thing, I don't ever use it. And it seems like, thank you, Miss Vera. No, I'm on a staycation. So anybody have any Super Bowl plans? Yes, I'm just 3 subscribers away from hitting 200. Hey, Patrice. I'll show you what I got. So a member in our community had reached out to me and she said, Gail, I have an extra event. If you would like it, I can send it to you. And so it's the vent so that I can vent my laser out the window. And this vent, it has the screen so that it'll keep the lizards out. She even included the plug so that I can plug up the hole for when I'm not using the laser. Came with all the converter parts, 3-inch to 4-inch, and all the other little things. And then the fire blankets. I was so excited when I saw these in, and she wrote a really nice letter, and she said she was trying to be secretive, um and but and I kept mentioning that I need the fire blankets, and um my window slides up and down. So even though it has 3 parts, I'll probably only need 2 parts. Because for these windows back here, I only needed 2 parts for my the air conditioner I had plugged into that. And so, but this I'm going to be putting in the windows by the dining room, because there's no smoke detector right above it over here. And plus, that faces my carport. And I have a nosy neighbor that says, "Oh, what is that for?" It's like they don't need to know my business. So anyway, so she said that she was having a hard time keeping quiet every time I mentioned something about a fire blanket. And I was working hard on trying to win an Amazon gift card so that I can get it before because my Amazon Prime expires on February 7th. So, and I'm not going to renew it just yet, because I can get it later. But anyway, so I was like, man, you must have really been struggling keeping your mouth quiet, ruining the surprise. But anyway, hi, D. Smith. So I was pretty excited about that. So I'll be putting this on this weekend, getting that set up, and then work on getting the laser set up. I still don't have materials except for what came with it, but to work with. But um, he'll come. Everything will come. Patrice, can you confirm if the members Zoom it's Sunday, isn't it? The 9th? Right, Shay Shay? And I was like working hard. Yep, it's Sunday. Lisa, it's Sunday. We just know sometime before Super Bowl. I get points every time that I go in and go through my search in Microsoft. And so instead of going through Google, I go through there, because then I get points. And so I was just like almost to the 6,500 points that I needed to get an Amazon gift card. And so I was working hard on that. Anyway, so I had, because the box was damaged from shipping, um, I had opened it from the bottom, and so the first thing I saw was what is this? And I was puzzled at first because I don't remember the vent thing having that. And then I recognized the red bag was fire blankets. I go, you're kidding me. So anyway, because I wasn't expecting that at all. And I also wasn't expecting the converter. I really didn't know what I was expecting because it was an extra one that she had. And so, and it turned out to be exactly the one that I was looking at in Amazon with the mesh to keep the lizards out. So 3 p.m., that would be 2 p.m. That's good for me. Sunday, 2 p.m. Yep. What'd Shay Shay say? I can't really scroll on this thing. I could never keep it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I almost did. You didn't get a link for the fire blanket? Shay Shay? Oh, for Zoom. No, she'll send that out probably Friday. Hey, Linda Gray. We're just chatting right now. Oh, Linda, because you have a laser coming your way. You might be interested in this. So I got a gift from a community member. She sent me 2 fire blankets. And then the window vent. So there's 3 pieces to this, and these will open up, and it has the mesh to keep the bugs out. I get birds on my, but and then a cover for this when it's not in use. Hey, Sean. Then it comes with all the regular things, and then a converter from the 3-inch Vista hose to the 4-inch vent hose, a vent thing. But that's all I had to show, but you guys are enjoying chat and more people are coming in. Are you off tomorrow, Patrice? Or are you just going to rest after work? Oh, you already have, in your cart. Okay. I have a fire extinguisher. My house came with a fire extinguisher. I've been in here for 3 years. Hey, Miss Becky. I've been in this house for 3 years and they haven't come and um, checked on it, but I have the can fire extinguisher as well. But I just feel more, I would use this before I would use the other because this it's a blanket you just cover, and with the fire extinguisher they're heavy, and and I don't always have a good grip in my hands, with fibromyalgia. So um I'm really really grateful for all of these gifts, and for the fire blanket. Yeah, Linda, I bought the can, and I have it in my I have all of my stuff in stations, And so I have a conduction oven that I'm going to use for sublimating tumblers. But then I notice I have it right underneath a fire extinguisher, and people say that it because of the sublimation ink that it does emit um, toxins, smells. And so it's like, oh, okay, so that's going to get moved over to the laser station where everything can be vented out that window. And I have Air Doctor, which is an air purifier. And so I have one that I haven't opened yet that will go over in that station. The other one is being used by my sublimation printer. Yeah, yeah, Lisa. At the hospital, it was always checked annually. So I don't even know. I don't even know if they checked it before I moved in. Yeah, I'm not even gonna use that fire extinguisher, Vera. I have these blankets now, so when well, first of all, I don't fry anything, so um I wouldn't have a grease fire, but it would be good to have. And I was thinking, it'd be good to have one in the car. So when I start driving my car again, one of them may go in the car. But definitely, Vera, my son that lives in the same city as me, is was a firefighter with the Marines. So um, he believe me, he's checked everything and has told me, you know, things not to plug in and stuff like that. And I don't I don't unplug my whole house, but I do unplug like these plugs that have multiple things plugged in. I do unplug those. So, Vera, are you telling us that you dated a firefighter because he's hot, or did he train you in fire safety? Because when my son was a Marine, and then he joined, then he went in for training and for um, firefighting. And I says, you're wearing the two hottest uniforms. He was single at the time, but well, I take that back. He was married when he switched his job to firefighting. But when his current wife met him, he was doing both. He was a firefighter in the Marines. He was a trainer at the academy. That didn't really answer my question, did it? Hi, Alice B. We're just chatting right now. Is when I did my first solo, I didn't really do any chatting. I just did an unboxing, um, and so I'm like, "Oh, I didn't get any chatting," but that the purpose of that video was just an introduction. I know a lot of you already know me, but it was just my intro video plus then the unboxing of all that stuff that I won. And today was all this stuff related to my laser journey, the gifts that I um, received for the fire safety. You were a fire floor warden at work, so I'm well trained. Thank you, Alice. Um, yeah, I don't know it because I worked in pathology, the lab, and so there's, you know, somebody is always careless and spilt formalin, which, even batteries. Now we had to when we were tossing batteries because the pathologists they had the tape recorders and stuff that they always had to like record their findings in as they're looking through the microscope. And so there was lots of batteries and we had a way to tape batteries, but we had before you put it in the firebox, but people would come in and used it as a dump site and they would just throw batteries in there without any protection. And that's how fires break out is when, because there's still a little bit of a charge left. And so when they meet, they create a fire. Anyway, so we would constantly be in, every time the guys would walk in, and I'm like, oh boy, and my desk was right out there. And they're like, oh, we're going to do a fire drill. I'm like, oh, great. I mean, I'd had to do a call it in and stuff like that, and as if it was real. But then there was a code, and so that they knew that it was a drill, and but everybody acted as if, and so it's like I was always the one that had to like open the glass and get the fire extinguisher out and do it. Then I'd send a message to my son. It's like, your mama was chosen again, and I got 100% on my test. So he was always proud that his mama knew how to use a fire extinguisher. Your husband and son are firefighters. Are they in the same house? The same firehouse? Alice? It's not that time yet. Good night, Kelly. 5 a.m. does come early. I often see 5 a.m. unwillingly. Fortunately, I'm able to go back to sleep. Yeah, it's not good, Alice, that they do work in the same house, in my opinion. Just like they don't like when you have, like, I had 5 sons in the military, and they don't like it when they're all deployed at the same time, but, sometimes it happens, and, like the 9/11, I call it the 9/11 war. But they served in different areas. I had one that was in Germany, one was in, um, one had gotten out as soon as he didn't re-up. He was due to re-up, and he didn't re-up when the war broke out because his wife was pregnant, so he chose not to. Linda, you're looking for a fireman? The cowboy's over here. I'm telling you. That little head tilt, the hat tilt. Mm. They'll go, ma'am. You're so polite. Okay. Was that the Lisa, was that the my son got mad at me for watching those movies. Um he says it was Saving Private Ryan. He says, "Mom, you're not supposed to be watching those movies before I get deployed." For me it was education, but yeah, yeah, it wasn't good. Wait, what cowboys? Um Shay Shay, I'm along the border of Mexico. We got the real cowboys. I mean, your cowboys show up for our parade and the cheerleaders, but we got, the ranchers and stuff like that over here. Hey, Greg. We're just chatting. I showed a gift that was sent to me from one of our community members, and so she sent me. She had an extra vent thing, so she sent me that, and it's got the louvers that open up and the the mesh to protect me from bugs coming in, and sent the cover for when I'm not using it, the converter from 3-inch to 4-inch, and 2 fire blankets. Oh wow. I was getting ready to answer a question or talk, and then it just pounced all the way up. Lisa, I want a cowboy you have down there. Honey, there's a lot of them down here, and some nice, nice tall ones. And um Greg, she was always talking about firefighters, soldiers, and her. Okay. Um being fast wait, Vera and Marilyn being fast tail crafter cat. Okay. Anyway, Lisa, so there's lots of them here, and sometimes they even ride their horses on the road. But then, because they're ranchers, there's also the tractors on the roads too. Yeah, I live in an agricultural town, and then over by my son's house is more ranchers. You're driving, Shay Shay? Dimps. Yeah, Dimps is, but she's in Florida, but then she has family up north from there. I don't know where she's originally from. Hmm. Hey, Jesse. Welcome in. Oh, I had basketball tonight. Should be doing something. Oh, I heard somebody ask about, oh shoot. Can you still hear me when this thing goes out? There I am. I don't know if it's timing out or what, but anyway. Can you still hear me when the camera goes out? I don't know why the camera would go out. Maybe I touched them. Put some bling on my templates. As I say, to the left of me where I normally would do that would be, it's too full. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought that you could still hear me because it shows like the center of a camera and it's like pulsating. And I know when some people shut off their camera so that because they're changing the angle and they don't want to make us dizzy, um, it does that. Mm. This one, Vera, or this one? This one is just a paw, and then it has a heart in the middle there. And then this one is a heart with a paw. This one, this one. Hey, Lynn. We call that in the bushes, Mama Bear. Either one. The thing is, oh, okay. Alrighty. So Mama Bear is my friend up from paper crafting channel. So some of you will remember this is how, when Eve started, the big old 500 gross. Anyway, I figured I would use a lot of crystals, so I got that. And then I'm going to use light cyan. Oops, I forgot I have to be careful with the. Um, I don't have a dog, but I sure have Gail. I'm still losing hair. So I'm going to do the heart in light cyan. And then the paw I'm going to do in crystal. Yeah, if here's some of those that Barb, because I've seen Patrice had a big one like this too. They're a little difficult to handle. I have a bamboo spoon in there to scoop it out because I am definitely not going to be lifting that. But anyway, this is kind of a small template. It's 505 stones for the heart and then 255 for the paw. So I think it'll fit on a small or medium t-shirt. And I think I got it from Design Bundles in the Plus. Is I used to have a Plus account, and so you just use points then. So it cost me 1 point to purchase it. And they're different designers and stuff like that that create these templates, and I haven't had any problem with any of them. Getting them from Creative Fabrica, I have had problems with the templates. And a lot of you know, when I had given a review, unfavorable review about a template that was just all over the page. I mean, it wasn't like anybody experienced could put it back together again. And so I had given a review about that. And I got an email from Creative Fabrica asking me to please change my review because it counts against them. And it's like, well, I don't think so. I mean, people need to know before because some people might need to purchase that. I have a membership, so it's free, but somebody might, and they might be new and not know how to fix it. I certainly didn't do anything with it. I just moved on and found another template. But and they sent me another email saying that they reached out to the creator, but hadn't, so that they could fix the template. And, but the creator didn't respond back. And they said they'd let me know when they did, and they've never responded back. So I guess the creator never did anything to fix it. But that's okay. Like I said, I moved on. You have a bunch of the jumbo boxes, Greg? So when I was first um, starting out to get all the colors, I would do the 20 gross, and then when I started getting the 100 gross, um, I was going to dump them in there, but then and I was like, oh no, because so when I go to my family's house, then I can just take the 20 gross little packages. And my great granddaughter, she likes to shake them like maracas, and I just cringe. But because that would be a total waste. I mean, because I'd have to hand clean each one of those stones if they fell on the floor. Um, Not that their floor is dirty; she mops it all the time, but there's lots of hair. You thought you had huge boxes, Vera? I don't like being that close to the hedge. So I think our cold spell is done over here. We've been up in the 80s and the 90s. Not looking. Oh yeah, I remember when she was selling out of those boxes, Greg, and she said she wasn't going to order anymore. I always got the ones not this size. I think they're called juniors or something like that. I liked those because then I could put because then I could put these in here. I think this is called the junior size. Then I put the 20 gross in there. Oops. I know I say I laugh, but if I knock over this thing, I'm not going to be laughing. Did you get any snow, Greg? We didn't get any snow, but it's a real rarity. I think it happened in 2020. Um, um, and even rain down here is rare. It it said that it was raining during that cold spell that we had, but it was just drizzle. But it was a nonstop drizzle for 3 days. And the bad thing is that it would freeze at night. So um, then that's dangerous. Texas don't know how to drive in. We said that about Californians too. Like they don't know how to drive in that kind of weather, like snow and stuff. I grew up in Chicago, so my training of recovering in a slide in the snow, that that stays with you. And when I went back to for my dad's funeral, it was in 1994, and I left Illinois in 1982. Anyway, it stays with you. I mean, I was kind of leery about it, um, um, but yeah, I was just driving and I was careful, but then I started to slide and I recovered really quick. Of course, the kids were saying, "Do it again, mommy, do it again." Oh no. Mama bear, you're the you're the mouse catcher. It was dead. Hmm. Okay. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. I was just going to do a quick live and of my unboxing of some gifts that I received for my Vista. Um, we create venting system, and but everyone's coming in and enjoying chatting with each other. So now I'm just doing some work while y'all visit, and I'm making a mess of myself over here. Hi, precious pieces. How you doing, Nicole? So then this is just a wax tip pin to pick up for you diamond painters. I think this is similar. And Stacy was talking about on her show on Saturday morning, something about a light up pin. Um, I think that's if I think that's something that we could use here too. If it somebody, oh, I'm getting notifications. I'm doing fine. because I'm not driving right now. This month I'm not going to be driving, and normally I do homework with my great granddaughter on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Monday night was the first night and of my absence, and my daughter-in-law had sent me a text. Can I bring you dinner? I'm not going to turn down home cooking. And so she had to go to Sam's Club and pick up some food for the pups because she had just rescued 3 pups. Well, it was 4, but 3 of them survived. They were dumped near the canal in her where she walks. So she had to go get some food. They they get donations, and so they had gotten some donations. Yes, I'm just three subscribers away from hitting 200. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And there's a link to buy me a coffee that you can donate to. After my live on Sunday, people are saying, "Oh, we wish you were monetized so we can send you a super chat." And I said, "Well, that's the same as buy me a coffee or buy me coffee is like a super chat." So see, I had the bamboo spoons. I'm like, this perfect for in here. Okay, I'm just gonna cap that right now. So these, of course, I always find them when I get them all covered up. Oh, no, I'm not going to see it there. Oh, well. We don't have carpet over here. I'll put it in there. So these stones, if they fall on the floor, they just bounce everywhere. Anyway, so what I was doing was like these small, and these are small. They might look big here, but these I'm going to make the decals using the bling everything. I think that's what it is. So I can make car decals, and um, then that will be the part of the proceeds will go towards the rescue so that they can get more supplies. Because what they do, the rescue, it goes to the donations go to the fosters so that they can have food and the things that the dogs need to um, for their training and stuff like that to get acclimated to acclimated to living in a home because they're on the street and abused, and so they get acclimated to a home. They get house trained, potty trained, and at my family's house they get used to small children, cats, and other dogs, and so they're, of course, not all cats are the same. My grandkitties and great grandkitties could care less about dogs because they were raised with dogs, but other cats in a household that weren't raised with dogs might not be so nice. But anyway, cats are pretty good about finding a place to go to be away from. I had 2 cats and dogs, and one cat, she would fight with the dogs, and my cat would just, like, look at him like, "Psh, you're a dog, leave me alone." I called it a Garfield attitude. Remember Garfield and Odie? But I think I'm gonna have fun making those, the car decals. I'm looking for small designs to do that. So far, I've just been blinging them out. I haven't done the finishing process of it. So this is my sea turtle one that I'm gonna do as a car decal, and I asked about what color green last night in chat, and then when I saw Shay Shay's video today about her craft room, she had a pink sea turtle. So you know what, Shay Shay? I'm gonna make a pink one too. Blue's in here. Hi, Blue. How you doing, Sandra? I don't. But you know what? I got this from Creative Fabrica. I found it on Creative Fabrica, and I think I think it's from the Genie, something Genie, Rhinestone Genie. I got I got a lot of little ones. Um, you know how Delonda had showed us, to click on the designer. When you find something you like, click on the designer to see what else they created. So that's what I did. And I found a lot of different small ones, small hearts and paw prints. And I was specifically looking for paw prints. So one I liked, but then I was like, those are some long nails. And then I looked at the description and it was bear claws. I was like, no, we don't have bears over here. The only time we have tigers is when they come over here when they escape the Mexican zoo. Okay, I messed up. And that was once, but he was here for a few days. All right. At least it's not my internet. Hey, Lillian. My screensaver. I'm a neat thing. I'm in such a small space right now. Usually I'm over this way, but I have all of that stuff. Plus the embroidery machine is in that space. So um but when I like tomorrow night when I do my live with the Patchak crew, all of that will be moved off of the table, so I have that room there. But yeah, I am generally a neat, but I am not perfect, nor do I want to be perfect. And if you heard me laugh just a little while ago, it was because I did something silly, you know, like knocked it and knocked some stones off. But they stayed on the table at least. Now I don't know where that one just flew off to. There it is. But you know, it's uh it's good not to be stressed out because this is relaxing to me. And as Karen, if Karen D is still here, yep, she's still here. Um, she was, she knows me from my beginning, Blingfest 2023, when I used to hand place all of these stones one by one. Good night, Barb. Barb's busy with her business. Okay, so everything is there. Oh, there it is. Now I need to find a Karen, that's because my my teaching, I I well, I started off with Head Start. So that's like at back then in the 70s it was 2-year olds. I mean 3-year olds, but 2-year olds if they were like a mature 2-year old, they could, I mean what 2-year old is mature, I mean, you know, they had certain skills. Anyway, so that was my beginning and then continued my education because I was a psychology major. And um, anyway, so yeah, that's where I get my patients from. And so in Colorado, when I lived there, I worked with I don't know what they call it now, but Down syndrome and paraplegic and quadriplegic, and they weren't born that way. They had accident and became paraly para but anyway, they became that. And so then when I moved to California and I had applied for the position and they gave it to somebody that didn't even go to school, but that's what country is like. And um and so then they called me and they said, Miss Miller, we have a we have a kindergarten class that we want you to teach. And I go, normal kids? What am I going to do with normal kids? But there was 36 kids in that classroom. And so we split the classroom into 3. I don't know if you guys have Maryhill out here, but Maryhill are like advanced. You know, the kids are actually ready for 1st grade, but you have to have kindergarten. So you just give them their assignments and they get busy doing their work. And then there was the group of kids that were true kindergartners. And so the other teacher took them. And then there were because like I said, it's the country, and they had the migrant workers. And so the kids were over there. The dad comes over and work the farms and makes enough money to send back and send for their wife and children. So these children have never had education. They don't even speak English. Those went with they start off the day and then they went off. But the rest of the kids, they never had scissors in their hands or pencil, or they don't know the alphabet, nothing, because some parents actually believe that the 100% of education belongs to the teachers. They don't believe that they have any part in that. That was my group. So I didn't have normal kids. I mean, they were normal as far as they didn't have any handicap, but so anyway, it was good. It was good. So we had our classrooms split into 3. And I only know a little bit of Spanish because that's all we had to communicate with those kids. Because then they went off with the Spanish teacher, or with the teacher that was the teacher that was teaching them English. But we didn't have, this is back in the day of no computers. We were saving soup labels saving soup labels for computers, and every classroom in the school got a computer, and it was an Apple computer. And then once every classroom got a computer, then the older class, because it was a K-8 school country, and so then so then the upper grades got double, 2 computers. So, but it was really great. I enjoyed it. I enjoy working with kids. My boneyard here. Is my chat frozen, or did y'all stop talking? Sound of a good piece of tape. Sorry. Just listening. So this isn't too bad, but this is what normally happens when you hesitate, when I hesitate. And then I just pop them back into place. I could feel that there was static on it. I normally don't have static, but this piece did. This isn't bad at all. I love feeling them go back into place. So this is something um, I like to do and have like a movie on or something. That's good, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, you were helping me with my camera, the webcam. So do I need to plug that in? I downloaded the app on this laptop, but when I go through StreamYard, it's I either have to be here or I have to or or the um or the webcam. Um, I don't know how I can do both. Do I need to do I need to plug the webcam into my other laptop? Or anybody can answer that chat. I mean, answered my question. The sync line really good when I get the second row. Oh, you're talking about crocheting. Is that right, Marilyn? I mean, Shay Shay. So crocheting is Friday night, I think. Log into StreamYard with both devices. So both and have the webcam connected to the other laptop. Okay. Then you can still be on your main laptop and have the webcam up. Okay. So when it's me doing it, then I will connect this laptop. Um, yes, I have multiple where I can have multiple guests. So so I will I will join my live through StreamYard, like you told me last night, Marilyn, and then I will connect the other laptop with the link that I will send to my um, email. No, I don't. Hmm. I'm I'm Android. Everything's Android, and this is Windows. And I had plugged in my old laptop and turned it on, and then I was quickly reminded why I have a new laptop. That thing was so slow. But now that I don't use it anymore, I can delete a lot of stuff on there, and then maybe it'll work. Because I don't I might be able to run it. They gave me They gave me a converter. Keep everything in folders, and it's like, oh, they're all purple folders. Where's Unbiased? She'd be happy. So they gave me, okay, let me see what this converter is. Okay, so they gave me this converter, so I actually can plug this into my phone. I'll leave that out so I can do that. I'll practice that tomorrow. And if you join us tomorrow night, then you'll see whether or not it worked. I see you got a new subscriber. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, my phone. So like I mentioned earlier, it's like I how can I see subscriptions? I can't see. Because I got a notification, but I can't. I got a notification that I got a new subscriber, and it was Kim. So I'm at 198. I thought Kim was already a subscriber, but maybe she's a different channel. Okay, so this part is, oh, you can't see. Yeah, I'm getting ready to. I'm getting ready to pull it up. Because some of them are flipped over. Okay, now more. So 198. There's two more. To reach 200. um. Okay, Mama Bear, we'll see you later. So Shay is asking, she needs to change the color of her thread. So who's going to walk her through that? I'm not quite sure. because when you're doing like a granny square type, then you're finishing off something and then you bring in the next one. Yeah. But it's been many years, like the 90s, since I've actually crocheted. Oh, you're talking about your serger. Oh, okay. Marilyn is too. I usually have my little shaker thing here to keep these in place. They don't fall, so they can turn them over. Good night, Alice. Yeah, I didn't plan on being here so long, but everybody kept coming in and you all were enjoying it and and I hope it doesn't I hope it's not too long and it scares you guys off from coming back. I didn't have any project planned. Just I was excited about this package I got today and wanted to show it. I was going to take pictures of it and post the pictures, but then it was like, oh, no, you can't really see the cool the screen that's inside the vent. I think somebody saying, I think Marilyn says it. It's the little things that get me excited, and that's me too. It's like I'm excited because it has the screen. Because the one that I had for the air conditioner that I had to get, it was just open, an open hose, and I mean, and so beetles were coming in, the ones that like to cuddle up in the window jams or the window tracks. And so anyway, okay. Looking good. This is one of those phone things, but they get to be where they're too spongy to do for texting, but they're perfect for when you have a stone that's kind of on the side and you just need to pounce it back down. And what I'm doing is checking for glue, making sure that everything has glue. Sometimes stones don't have it. These look good. Looking good. Ah, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so the camera, the button down below, it goes off. So I have to remember to click that button. I didn't notice because I had the camera, I had it down. Well, this got a little off, but that's okay. It's gonna be cute, but it's, let me see. I guess I'll still fit my size shirt. So, but that'll go on probably a black shirt and it'll go in the shop. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Vera. Thank you, DB. Yeah, so I have a pet line, I have a nurse line. Of course, I have the cancer awareness line. I don't quite know what to call like my hippie line. The good vibrations, I guess. Heart line. Since I'm a heart patient, things with hearts will be a continuous line, not just Valentine's, because they don't say anything with Valentine's Day. It's just hearts and like the heartbeat with the heart on it. I make tote bags for my nurses at the cardiologist with their name on it. So see that paw? The paw is a good size for a window decal. You see. Remember these? There's an old one. Yeah, so it's only 3.5 inches. That's a good size for a window decal. Yeah. Thanks, Jennifer. So tomorrow night we're going to be blinging on the Patch Hack crew, and I've got my template ready for that. And I lost all the So tomorrow during the day I'll be working on other things. What Sharon say? You have an 8-thread serger. Mine was a 6. Better have a plan B. What's your plan A, Marilyn? Serger. Good night, Sharon. Yeah, it's after 10 here. What time did I come in? Oh, so it's 2 hours. Oh, geez. What do they say at the quitting time? It's 2 a.m. Good night, DB. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing if you hadn't subscribed yet. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the Patch Hack crew. And keep your notifications on, because right now I don't have a spot that I'm going to be doing regular videos, but I do plan on doing regular videos. And thank you, Jesse. And so I'll be trying out different spots. It was just I was getting ready to come on, and then it's Romeo Wednesday, so it's like I was asking, how long does it take? Because I don't have a Romeo, so I don't stop in and watch those. Um, so anyway, so I was just going to come on in the morning, and then Shay said, "Nope, come on tonight. I'm ready." So I said, "Okay." So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I just want to let you know that I really appreciate y'all, and you encourage me to keep going. Thanks, Greg. And um, and uh, and boy, you keep me going on my adventure. Like Greg sent me the embroidery machine, and I'm really looking forward to that. Found out my great grandbaby, uh, the the she's going to be doing the nursery. That's what it's called, nursery in cows. Now I don't know what kind of cows, but they do live up in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So I don't know if it's Highland cow or whatever, but it's going to be babies. It's going to be cute. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jazzy. Thanks for keeping you company. Yes, I mean, I did stay on longer than I had planned on, because y'all were having a good time chatting with each other, and I personally know how important that is. And when I just had that 22-minute live on Sunday, people were saying, "Okay, who's next?" And I'm like, well, I could end the video and then start it back up, do some blinging, but wasn't prepared. But at least I had a lot of templates cut out. Got to do production work, get everything cut, then do the blinging, and then do the pressing another day. Stock up the shop. Anyway, okay. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Patchak Crew, and then following would be in Marilyn's channel. Love y'all. Bye.